What's going on YouTube? Yama, welcome to the channel. And in today's episode, we're working yet again on the 2021 MT09 that's behind me. And in today's episode, we're going to be installing the last few pieces of crash protection that I needed for my 2021 MT09 that's behind me. Obviously, crash protection is a must. I got hooked up today with TST Industries on the last few pieces that I needed. I'm going to share with you guys the pieces, the links, and all the information needed. Put them on yourself. So if you want to check that out, stick around, stay tuned, and enjoy.
If any of this content interests you, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all new uploads.
All right, guys, what we have here, the box to the right is the front fork axle protector, and the one to the left are the rear block axle protectors. And what these do, basically in simplicity, is just keep the point of contact of the bike itself off of the pavement. God forbid we do a low side, or we just tip the bike over in a parking lot or something of that nature. This is just going to help minimize the damage of the bike and hopefully save hundreds of dollars in repairs. I'm going to show you guys how to install these. It's pretty simple. The back's a little tricky. The front is really basic, and we'll do that here in a second. All right, guys, to do the rear, first thing you're going to need is a 32mm socket. And I went ahead and pre-loosened this up just to make it a little simple for the install. All right, guys, I know you're seeing this 2x4 here, and why I have it there is because I don't have the beautiful Pitbull stand. This is just a cheap stand that I bought, but with this 2x4, I could stick it under the tire, and what that does is it just helps keep the tire off the ground, so that way when I pull out this rear axle, that it doesn't just fall to the floor. It just kind of stays elevated. I could slide the axle out, put the block slider in, or the block protector in, and then slide it back, and keep the tire from just basically falling around and just giving me a hard time. Now, what's cool about these block axle protectors is that they take the exact same position as the ones that were there, so you don't have to really adjust anything. All you have to do is remove the existing ones, put these back exactly where they go, and you'll see that it makes contact in the exact same spot, and then just reverse the axle back out on both sides. You have to put this in just like that, and you should be good to go. Now notice that this side has the cutouts for the pin, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. You see how the axle has that indentation, and you see that this one has the same thing. So this is going to be the left side of the axle, and the regular one will be the right side. The left side should look like this, and the right side should look like that. Now, if you guys were to ask me what are the torque specifications for this, I can't even tell you. I don't even know. I just basically go by feel, and that's just the way I do things. I'm not telling you to do it that way, so feel free to go ahead and Google the torque specification for the bolt that I'm tightening up here, but I just basically go by feel. I've done them so many times that I don't really look that information up. I just go with my gut instinct. All right, guys, what you want to make sure is that the bolt that you see there is actually pressing flat against that portion of the axle block on both sides to make sure that basically the wheel's in the exact same position that it was prior to removing it. Here's the other side as well, and you can see it's really, really nice and flush against it, so we should be good. All right, guys, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use some blue removable Loctite, and I'm gonna put a little bit on the actual bolt as I screw it in, because honestly, I've actually lost one of these in the past. I don't know how, but it vibrated off, so I put a little bit of blue Loctite because it is removable, and I go ahead and put it into place. Go ahead and get your 6mm T-wrench. I'm really OCD, so I like the womet-tech logo to be facing upwards, and I'm just gonna go with tight. I don't know what that is, but I'm going with tight. There we go. All right, guys, what's cool about womet-tech is that they send you a couple of stickers. You got silver, and these actually go here. You got silver, and they send you red. I like the silver. That's my personal preference, so I'm gonna go ahead. Let me get something to wipe this down. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of them here, and I'll do the other side as soon as I get there. All right, guys, as you can see how it sticks off the swing arm? I mean, granted, if something were to happen, the exhaust would probably be toast, but at least the swing arm itself, I know for a fact, is a lot more expensive than this slip-on, and this will actually keep the swing arm off from hitting the ground. This screw pops out a little bit, this bolt. This has a lot more distance, so you should be pretty good if there were something to happen. Again, as you can see it even better from this side. See how the swing arm is so much more in versus the axle here, this rear block axle protector? That's why I wanted this in. God forbid, but just in case, boom, we have some protection. All right, probably an easier bet would be to put these on prior to putting them on the actual axle itself. All right. The instructions are pretty simple, almost like IKEA, but even better. These axle sliders come with two sides. One has this little nipple. I guess the non-nipple side goes on the left side of the bike. So this will go on that side. All right, guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this on first and then slide it through and do the other side. So check this out. And actually just stick it across here. Again, guys, this is a number 6. All right, guys, you will need two number 6s. You're gonna have to have one there and one on this side so you can tighten them both at the same time. Again, guys, just tighten it up tight. I mean, if you wanna call womet-tech or TST, email them to get the actual inch-pounds or the inch-pound torques that it needs, go ahead and do that, but I just do it till it's tight. There is the left side of the bike, right side of the bike. So basically that's gonna give me protection. And obviously, guys, I'm womet-teched out. I got the front axle slider, I have the frame slider here on the bike itself. I got the rear block axle slider, which you can barely see now that I moved the light, but it's there. Here is the other side here. And then I have an actual engine casing slider that actually on the engine itself. And here is the other frame slider itself. So we also got the bar ends that are here. These are womet-tech bar ends, and I have them on both sides. So basically I got the whole bike womet-teched out. All right, guys, so we are definitely set from front to back with crash protection all the way around on the 2021 MT09. I could not be happier than I am today. TST, thank you so much, guys, for always hooking me up with the best. womet-tech makes great products, and TST will not even sell them if they are not fit to perfection. And that's what you see here. Everything fits perfect. They look great, they function, they actually look good and actually do its job by protecting your investment. These bikes are expensive. We wanna make sure they're protected if something, God forbid, were to happen. And that's why we buy these parts. Guys, you can get these on their website. I will share the links in the description below. So please click on the link. It'll take you right to the site so you guys can buy your own. They are in stock, they are ready to go. So you guys can get yours this year, possibly, if you order early enough. Also, I have some big things coming up. I got some upgrades coming up on the 2018 R1. I'm excited. I don't want to share that, but it is going to be killer when I put these products on the bike. You're going to be really excited. And I also got, in preparation for my ECU flash, I went ahead and got the air filter for the 2021 MT09, and I will be doing the flash hopefully after the Christmas break, you know, because I got kids and they're expensive, man. I gotta get them gifts. I got my grandson, I gotta get a gift. So, you know, parents, you know, money's gonna be stretched out for the holiday season, but it's like that with everybody. So guys, thank you for watching the channel. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year if I don't see you. Hopefully I'll make a few more videos before then. Stay tuned, big things coming up. Remember guys, ride safe, be blessed, and you gotta work on Monday, so take it easy. Peace.